How's it going, guys? This is Dexhowl and welcome back to Destiny 2. Today we are going to talk about the most recent update that actually has not launched yet, but we are getting very soon, within the next week or so actually. This is patch 1.0.6 for Destiny 2. This is going to make a lot of changes to the Crucible experience, and I'm hoping that the changes are all good. We right now only have a preview and a short list of what the changes are going to be, but we will get a full list soon, and if there's a whole lot of differences, then I'll make a secondary video updating this one. But anyways, let's jump straight into it. Now, Bungie hopes to improve the Crucible experience that we all have, first and foremost by allowing for mercy to take effect. The mercy rule right now does not work whatsoever unless you're like 50 to 60 points ahead at some point during the match. And that is just insane. It takes a lot to get it done, but it is possible. I've actually gone through and gotten it before, but it just takes a lot of effort on the part of your team in order to do something like that. However, the mercy rule will only actually take effect later in the match, so you can't mercy a team straight out of the gate. It's something that's going to be activated later on, and you're going to be seeing that matches will go on even if you're ahead, just in case, like for those comeback situations where you might start to gain more points or something like that happens. Hopefully Shax and Saladin will not be too hard on us when Bungie is done making the tweaks. Now, as for a few other changes, we're going to talk about specifically each game mode that we saw in the preview that are getting these like little tweaks here and there. Let's start with Clash though. In Clash, the current score limit is 75 in order to win. That is going to be reduced to 50 points as the score limit, and this is going to allow for much faster matches. Though it's going to be more difficult in terms of trying to make that comeback at the last minute. It's going to be more difficult, but it's okay because it'll make the matches faster and you can just run through another one in the time you'll save, honestly. So it's good. Now, in a control match, there are going to be a couple of different changes. So follow along a little bit with me for a minute. Captured zones have less bearing on the location in which you spawn. You should be less likely to find yourself in a spot where someone is camping in a turn-back border, waiting for your overshield to drop at the back of your spawn. So hopefully that's going to be something that they fix soon. I'm hoping that less people will be doing that. I really don't understand why you would want to play like that, but that's my own personal opinion, so that's fine. Again, with Control, they are trying to make the matches go a little faster, so the score limit will actually be reduced from 100 down to 90. And this makes sense. For the most part, this is a change I agree with. Getting to 100 is very difficult within the time allotted, and for the most part, matches end at around 80 to 95 on either side anyways. Next, we have Supremacy. Unlike the others, the score limit here has actually been increased from 50 to 70. You might be thinking that this is going backwards since the theme so far has been reducing match times, but I'm not done yet. So Bungie has decided to provide points for defeats as well in Supremacy. So you get points for defeats and you get points for crests. So if you kill someone, you actually should get 2 points as long as you're picking up the crests. If you're not picking up the crests though, which happens a lot, you are only going to get 1 point. So it helps, and making the matches still again shorter. Because they didn't double the score, it's going to still again make the matches shorter, so that's good. Of course, this feature does alleviate some of the damage done by those that don't go for crests and just go for kills, but look at it this way in terms of what exactly is going to happen with this. If you have ever lost a match and you find out from the scoreboard later on that a teammate had maybe like 30 kills or like a 5.0 KD and only picked up maybe less than 25% of the crests that they created, you would understand that having this feature will only encourage more objectiveless kills in an objective-based game mode. This is solidly objective-based because you have to pick up the crests in order to score. Right now, with this change, you can go for kills, but it's incentivized that you go for crests. It's really kind of a gray area, I think. Honestly, I don't necessarily agree with the change, but I don't hate it either, because it's going to help out a lot with those that actually do come up in your team. If it does happen, then it's fine. It's not going to hurt you as much as it already does now. So that's good. Now that we've covered all the quick play options and what the changes are for those types of matches, let's cover the one competitive change actually. The competitive change is going to be to survival. The time limit for survival is now going to be 2 minutes per round instead of 3. And the life count is only going to be 6 instead of 8. Again, this in theory is going to be making the matches go by much faster, and it means that you can matchmake a lot faster as well, and it means that, again, you don't have to necessarily wait as long if, like, for example, you're trying to join someone and they just happen to be in the middle of a match. You can join them a lot faster if the match ends faster, right? It seems like a no-brainer. So that's going to be a plus on all sides, I think, with this reducing the match times just slightly, even though it may not be much, but it is going to be very, very huge across the board. There are a lot of other changes that are coming, including updated rewards with optional new quests, and even a system that is supposed to lower the chance of you getting a duplicate exotic. And I personally can't wait for this feature to be implemented, mainly because I've gotten like 10 fighting lions in a row for the last exotics that I've received, and it's just really, really sad that I don't enjoy using that particular weapon at all, and I keep getting them for some reason. So I'm hoping so much that that feature is implemented soon. But for now, Bungie seems to be rightfully focused on taking care of the PC issues. Now, because PC is technically a month behind all the consoles, we are going to have to be kind of patient and make sure that everything goes smoothly with that first, before they are able to make sure that they keep updating everything else. So that's okay. I can understand that, and that there's a lot of problems with PC and GPU compatibility and other things, so that's okay. Right now, this is, again, like I said at the beginning, just a short preview. We will have the full details soon, and like I said, the patch itself should be out within the next week or so. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and we'll see you guys next week with more Destiny 2.
Take that iron will beyond the Crucible.